Hi, I'm Adam C and welcome to the 1950s. I am here with my girlfriend Chloe and we're heading to the Goodwood Revival, hence the attire. I've got a little surprise for Chloe. We won't be going down in a boring RX-8 as she thought. We're going around in something a bit more stylish, something a bit different, something a bit more revival, and Chloe doesn't know what we've got. It's little Austin Mini! Here we go! This is Daisy! This is a 1983 Austin Mini Mayfair, and this is our ride for the day. Surprise! And as any gentleman driver, I must wear driving gloves. This is all so brilliant and also it's so revival. In old British style, watch as it doesn't start. Check out. So this Mini is an 83 Mini, which really means it's not strictly fitting in with the Revival, because the Revival are for cars from the eras 1948 to 1966, which is when the Goodwood Motor Circuit was in action. But it still looks the part, we still look the part. 40s, 50s, 60s, it's going to be great. Everyone dresses up for the Revival, that's why I am and we are dressed up. It's just such a unique event and we're so excited for it. Come on, car. There's a pre-tax section, which is for pre-75 cars, I believe. This is 83, so this isn't pre-tax, but we're doing it.
Look how slammed that is! Oh my god! Oh, this is great! This is fantastic!
You don't need to go in the show, just
come in the car park! Oh, look, he's got a little board on the back of that beetle!
It's a Cobra!
There is a Cobra!
It's a 289 Cobra.
Oh, Cobra friend! Oh, friend! Oh!
So we've parked up with all the pre-tax cars, which this one actually isn't. And we have brought something rather special along. And you'll be surprised to see that this pram fits in the boot of a Mini. Yes, we have a pram, the Pretax car. And yeah, we're keeping our cameras in there, that's why we have a pram. So I have parked up in the tax exempt section, and I've got my walking stick, and we're gonna go for a quick walk around the parking area, and then I don't know, go in. It's so special to be here. The sun's out, there's Cobras around, there's MGBs around. Haven't seen another classic Mini yet, but yes, have a quick look around. There's quite a few bits of interest in the car park, and then go into the show and see all the proper vintage cars. Oh look, there's two Alfa Romeo 4C. I'm going to point with this walking stick all day. There's two Alfa Romeo 4Cs in the tax exempt section. Oh, a TVR Vixen. Don't see a lot of those. An NMGC. Oh, we also have air fresheners. I did clean up the pram a little bit, but we've got an air freshener in it just to make it smell less vintage. There's so many MGs. I'm actually glad I'm in a Mini because I haven't seen any other Minis yet. Oh, there's a Mini. There are actually too many cars to point out every single one of them, so I'm sorry if I miss a particular car that you love. Oh, there's a Ferrari Dino, or Dino, Dinosaur. I am a Stegosaurus, Dinosaur.
Exactly that!
DB6, used to be an Aston Martin DB4 GT over there. Oh, there's a Cobra. Oh, there's a 289 Cobra hardtop. Right, so we are over the road. We've got a old carnival. We've got a bit of shopping to do, some Jaguar and Land Rover tributes. There's an XJ220 over there. That's not really period correct for here, but it's still cool. Oh, Cobras! Loads and loads of Cobras, and a 356 replica as well. Cobra replicas everywhere. So here we have a Cobra like mine, but with a supercharger fitted to it, and we're going to hear what this sounds like. There's so much cool stuff. Beyond the shops, we've got a drive-in cinema as well. It's all very 50s. Here's a naked Cobra without the body. Look at that. Oh, wow. So we go from Gardner Douglas Cobras to a Ferrari 250 GTO replica. So we have looked around all the shops and we're getting loads of comments about this pram. People are looking for babies in it and all sorts, but no, we just have camera gear. We're now going to go over the road to the motor circuit to see some of the actual cars, because we haven't seen a lot of cars here, and enjoy the rest of the Revival. So this side of the track, we've got all these old-fashioned shop fronts that are set up specifically for the Revival. Oh, Tweed, glorious Tweed. Oh, there's a Scarecrow. He's not doing his job very well because there's two pigeons in the way. Oh, look at all this. Look at these troopers dressed up like a chessboard. We found some Porsche flags, so I've got cable ties, just, you know, because everyone has cable ties. We're strapping them to the pram. Rule one of life, always carry cable ties. This is brilliant. Hello, parking meter.
Hello!
It's the Hogwarts Express.
What's happened?
Oh, or even the dustbin lorries of the era. Our pram has been trumped. Oh, lovely bit of leg. And over here is something I have been looking at on the internet. I knew it would be here today. This is a Rolls-Royce pickup. I have never seen a Rolls-Royce pickup before. You probably should call it a ute because the cab is still part of the line of the body, so it's effectively a Rolls-Royce ute, but that is fantastic. All gentlemen should be smartly dressed in jacket and tie or period overalls. All ladies should be smartly dressed, no shorts may be worn, midriffs must be covered. And now we are inside the paddock, which seems to have tributes to E-Types, Aston Martins and Cobras. We have the naked aluminium body, AC Cobra 289, some more 289s further down. That one says boob. Oh my god, I am in my element. We have a bunch of Cobras. These are all hardtop Cobra 289s. We've got the green, we've got lovely rich blue with a gold stripe, the gold wheels. And yes, a few Cobras that are rather famous, two Goodwood, including this red and gold example I've seen many times before. But yes, this yellow one does look a bit different. And standing out the front here is a TVR Griffith. This is the original TVR Griffith 400 from 1965, next to a Sunbeam Tiger and a few Chevrolet Corvettes. These cars are properly raced at Goodwood. These lightweight E-Types are definitely used and abused. Anything to win. This seems to have won a few rosettes and paid the price for it too. Look at the way the chrome is shattered in two and the glass on the headlights. It's just incredible to see a car like this with a little bit of damage on it. Not too bad. Over here with the DB4 GTs is a rather special car. Now this is the Aston Martin Project 212. Another very famous car along in this lineup of DB4 GTs, which again are worth millions collectively. And we've also got a few open wheel 60s races, and further down the line some Porsche 904 Carrera GTS's. Again, I am such a big fan of classic Porsche liveries on the Porsche race cars. Oh fantastic, we have some kiddie races. What even are these based on? Oh, they're based on Austins. They've got a straight 4 Austin B series engine. That's cool. Love this blue. Look at that. So what a lineup we have here. We have lightweight E-Types. We've got 289 Cobras, Chevrolet Corvettes, all the 60s dream cars from Le Mans and all the other races of that era. Just have a look at the aluminium frame inside that. Incredible. There's too much to actually take in. We've got Porsche 904 Carrera GTS's, more E-Types and Chevrolet Corvette Stingrays. Now let me tell you a bit of the story about the Cobra. Initially, Carroll Shelby asked Chevrolet to use their Chevrolet V8s in the Cobra, but because these two cars were competing with each other, Chevrolet did not want the Cobra to compete with their Corvettes, so did not lend them a Chevrolet engine. So Carroll Shelby next went to Ford and asked to use their 289 engines. And I had to say all that whilst chasing a Corvette and a Cobra. But there you go, there's a history lesson. So originally, Carroll Shelby wanted a Chevrolet, which is what I've got in my Cobra, by the way, but they had to settle for Ford afterwards. What a treat this is. What an absolute treat this is. Where else do you see cars like this? Just, oh, this is brilliant. Such a backdrop as well. Let's get a photo for Instagram. So on Friday there was a pretty epic race between all of these Ferrari 250s. Obviously short wheelbases worth between £3 and £5 million, depending on their history of course. So we've got a lineup of 250 GTOs and GTs and a random Connaught just in the middle. But beyond the short wheelbases, hopefully we can find a 330 GTO. I'll have a look for that, but for now just take in this site because not often do you get to see a lineup of short wheelbase 250 GTs. And down here is a pretty legendary car. This has won the race on Friday. This is the Ferrari 250 GT bread van. The bread van nickname given to it due to its shooting brake style rear end. This is a one-off car and very famous. I adore this car. Literally nothing in there but a fuel tank underneath. So which would you take home, the 330 GTO or the 250 GT bread van? I think I'd go for the bread van. With the trumpets on display, looking marvellous. This is definitely my favourite car here. Yes, more so than the Cobras, I'd say. And now we're going for the even earlier area. These are 1930s cars, so these were conceived before Goodwood Motor Circuit was even in action. There is also an original Alfa Romeo 8C alongside some T-Pos and other 30s Alfa Romeo race cars. Oh wow, we've got like a Nat Grey 300 SL. The classic gull-wing doors. A little bit of damage on the front, but no bother. What else we got? We've got some old listers over here. I do like a list delivery. These are to the reverse of each other. And some more listers further down here as well. And we've got some Austin A35s, including this rather darling car with its eyelashes. Isn't that just fabulous?
It's so fabulous.
Right, so we now are inside the Sky Cinema area with loads of movie cars, including some classic Le Mans cars, and these are two of my absolute favourite cars. We've got a 917K and a 512S. These are just incredible. And you can even get your shoes shined here. So yes, it is getting closer to the end of the day. I am obviously with the Cobras. The sun is setting, so it's lovely conditions to take photos. I'll be uploading some photos to my Instagram account, so there'll be a link here for it. But we are just having a look at cars with no crowds. There's Corvette Stingrays behind us, there's TVR, there's all sorts, E-types, and it's just nice to look around these £1 million cars with no people getting in the way. And then I think we're going over the road because all the festivities and fun doesn't finish until about 10 PM. So we're going to be here quite late, I think. And everyone is loving the pram today. It's got so many photos taken of it. It's a Daytona Coupe. How did oh, I didn't see that. Oh, there's little spots here. There is another 250 short wheelbase next to an unusual looking Ford GT40. And furthermore, we have an old tractor towing a Studebaker. And here we have the pits and the home straight where cars have been racing on all weekend, and now it's just a public footpath. This is quite the sight. It's like we've gone back in time. Everyone's wearing tweed jackets and all sorts, apart from him. So it is now dark because we've just been watching Grease in a drive-in cinema. That's been fantastic. So it's now dark. We're at the Bonhams auction section having a look at the cars that were auctioned off yesterday. And I think we're going to head home soon because it's getting a little bit later. There's all sorts here, Mustangs, Minis, Capris, and there's a Ferrari Dino inside. Oh, there's a Cobra. There is a Cobra inside. And we've even got an old car transporter for Cobras. Probably mainly for Mustang Cobras, but still Cobras nonetheless. Oh look, they look so shiny in the dark under the light. Right, can anyone see a Mini? Oh, just walks into a post. Is that car doing skids? It sounds like it's doing skids. And it looks like BMW Angel Eyes. Yeah, he's doing skids. Oh, and there's the Mini. Ugh. Oh, there's no visibility. Lights? Is that it? That's the lights on. So yeah, we're gonna drive home.